Welcome back to the Youth Academy Road to Glory. Today we finished the transfer window and bring in at least one new player. Not sure whether there may well be a second or not added to that. It depends on how the scout report comes back. You guys are keen AF on bringing in young Javi Parra from Real Sociedad. I asked you guys, of course, in the comment section, do you want one or both of Parra and Montero? Genuinely, the response was, actually, the majority wanted both. If you look at the amount of thumbs up in the comments below, really appreciate this, by the way. The past two episodes, it's very much helped by leaving comments and also thumbing up other people's comments as well. Made a big difference. So we are going to sign Javi Parra, no question. That's getting done. Montero, I am, as the potential windows narrow for his stats, he's looking less and less likely to be an improvement on what we've already got. So whilst I am going to be ruthless, I still want to make sure I'm not just buying the same fodder. So I'm going to hold off on Montero initially, but we will make a decision in today's episode about whether we do or don't. I am going to sell Hutchison. I like the idea, Baxter here said loan Novak again, because Novak hasn't peaked. So if I loan him and he grows well, then he could come back and we could have a much improved player, which would be the ideal scenario. So we'll loan him, but certainly Bustamante and Samaras are on their way out of the first team picture. So Javi Parra, I reckon I can get him for about 6 million undervaluation by almost £1 million. I'm going to try and bring in a new man. So we should start with a bid, start with a transfer, and immediately they're on board, Real Sociedad. So we couldn't have asked for a better start, really. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save, of course. Make sure you subscribe to the channel too so you don't miss out on any more content. It's currently on £21,500 a week, which we absolutely can afford to accommodate. So he'll come in and start immediately. I'm, at present, probably going to start him ahead of Bustamante because they're similar in their play styles. Bustamante is my guy that is better at passing compared to Samaras, who's the more defensive unit. And Javi Parra, what? Javi Parra is saying, I've offered him a wage increase, and they've gone, nah, mate. Rather than come to me and say, we'll negotiate, we'd like this amount, they've just gone, no. Well, bollocks to you then. I'll still try and get him, but we shall have to wait a bit to renegotiate. That's annoying. Someone's on £21,500 and you offer them £25,000. At least you expect the negotiation. I've already offered you more money than you're currently on. How is that offensive? Oh. Alright, well, we'll play Wolves in the Cup and then we'll take it from there. Wolves' side is unreal. Considering this side were in the Championship last year, surely they haven't brought this many people in. I remember we had them in the Cup last year as well. It might have been the FA Cup. And they were... was it? Might even have been the Southampton save where they were relegated as well. But Tammy Abraham up top is making his debut here. They've also got Noah Lang and Nico Gonzalez as a front three that are mid to late 80s. So this Wolves side will be tough to beat for sure. Giving the away kit its first outing, giving some fringe players their first football of the season as well, and Lyons is being trialled in at centre mid. Samaras setting through Tom Edwards, who's in behind here. The Welshman surely can't miss. He won't. We lead by a goal to nil at Molineux, and Wolves' defence is carved apart like the Red Sea for our new red away kit. Turns to get that back to Shaparenko. Picked off by Samaras, though. Excellent positioning from the man who potentially is soon to be replaced in the starting lineup. Samaras and Bustamante. Even though Bustamante not playing in this one, they are playing for their position at the club at the moment. And Tom Edwards should have done better with that, if we're completely honest. I tried to finesse that into the corner and just kicked it straight at the keeper, Jose Sarr, with a very easy save for what should have been a very easy finish. Held up nicely by Mitch Bakker. He's back in the starting lineup for this one. Shaparenko spinning well, and Tammy's still there, making his debut, trying to make an impact. Castrovili with a Travella effort, but Richardson equal to it. Sissoko, Salinas That were rubbish, that. And it might cost me. Oh, it has. The rebound tucked home by Nico Gonzalez. Salinas' first time pass. Worthless. And then they get lucky with the rebound. And the guy's just doing the bleep test in the net back and forth, apparently. It's a good save, but we got unlucky. Finds Salinas here. Now Schultz has a bit of space, and Edwards has arrived in the middle. And he's spun really well. Do I go for the extra pass? I won't. Oh! Probably still the right decision to take the shot on. But Jose Sarr's right post. Comfortable. Wolves corner. Seconds to go in the half. Nico Gonzalez delivers. And delivers well. Romero just gets to it to get the header away. I think that hit Edwards on the hand. It must have hit them on the hand because play continues. Advantage given our way. Salinas going to make me run and not be lazy. That would be great. I am going to find him. I've got the defender coming across. But Nacho finds the space. Oh, and when they got the luck at one end, I don't have it at the other. Lovely ball by McDonald's into Romero. Samaras short. Edwards and then Salinas. Right, Nacho, bury this one, please, pal. Did anyone keep the receipt? Because I think Nacho Salinas is broken and I need to return him to get a replacement at the shop. No! Out of nothing, Wolves take the lead. Ball driven across, and I thought the defender was just going to bring it down, so I didn't even bother to commentate as it was whipped across. I was so comfortable in that situation. And Sissoko puts it into the back of his own net. Wolves 2. The Phoenixers 1. Not ideal, that, is it? We'll look for Edwards in here. And then we'll look for Salinas again. Not having any luck with Nacho. Not even this season, let alone just today. He has gotten a goal so far this year, but he's not his normal self at the minute. Shah with the save there to deny Ben Jack. I do need to sort squad numbers out. I've just recalled. Up we go, please. Ben's up again. And Jose denies him again. There's still 20 plus minutes to go in the game. So there's absolutely the opportunity to get back level. Mitch up this time. McDonald's challenging. Mitch up this time. Edwards. Edge of the box. He's come back to Backer. Edwards caught on it. Will it fall for Stanley Lyons? It won't. Though there is a lot of gold shirts in front of him. Edwards. Go Fleming again. Then look over the top for Salinas. The weight of ball is perfect. The touch is not bad at all. The turn is even better. Salinas! Can't buy a goal at the moment. Another save from Jose Sarr to deny us. Nacho! No. Second goal for me just hasn't been there. Nacho Salinas has had a handful of chances just on his own, let alone everybody else in the team. Sissoko into Schultz here. Edwards going. Edwards we find. Salinas is in the middle. Oh, and he wouldn't let me change quickly enough to him to take control of the little rebound. Wolves have been very, very lucky in this game. Their first goal was very fortuitous. They've been fortunate in front of their own goal as well with the way the ball hasn't rebounded for me on occasion. And Jose Sarr has made a handful of very, very good saves too. And that's Paul from Samaras. He's got to find the ball through that gap there. Backer will intercept, but that'll be game. No chance for us to rectify the scoreline. We are out of the Carabao Cup despite dominating the fixture. Wolverhampton Wanderers have done one on us there, and I really am not happy about that at all. 12 efforts. At least 5 should have gone in. Unacceptable from that team. Should be doing better than that. And that shows exactly why we need the improvements that we're looking to get. Vitória Guimarães have bid for Hutchison. Not even going to try and negotiate a better deal. Just accept and have him leave. Gibbons is still throwing his toys at the pram, but he's on the transfer list and I can't seem to get rid of him at the minute. So I'm trying to get him to go in someone else's pram, but it doesn't seem to want to happen for me at the moment. Let me sort squad numbers out. Well, we're at St Mary's in the dugout, but not that dugout. The away dressing room. They've got a strong side. Kenneth Taylor, Romero, Lavia in the midfield with Neto, Ward-Prowse and Diaz on the left. And Aiden up top is now 90 rated. Hasn't performed against us so far in this save, though, whenever we played against Southampton. I'm sure they'll be hoping that Calhoun can be better on this occasion. We're back to full strength and playing in our changed third strip for the very first time. Hopefully, it can be a lucky new kit, because that red one certainly didn't have any sort of positive luck associated with it whatsoever. Nicely out wide. Romero, Fleming's arriving. Our new number 7 now. We've sorted the squad list out. Edwards with the effort, Nendi with the save. In all competitions so far this season, we are yet to win a game. 2 draws in the Premier League, and now the defeat in the Cup means that so far this season, despite feeling like the squad is getting better and us wanting to take steps forward, we are actually, at the moment, struggling to get results on the pitch. Fleming's effort blocked well, and still no opening goal for us here. Try and do something from the set piece instead then. Sissoko will go on the floor to Salinas, and in the middle someone's waiting to miss the bloody target. Fleming, come on pal, you've got to get that on target at the very least. Please go in today. Here's Calhoun, lovely little flick with the outside the boot. Miguel down the line toward Prowse. Jimmy's in the middle, he's got options short. Calhoun, good save, another rebound. Ward Prowse. Back to Miguel. The fullback's going to fall. I just can't get rid of it. Someone help me. I've got no luck in either box so far today. Aiden, that's cannoned off Romero. Will Prowse with a brilliant slide tackle. I just can't get rid of it. And it's gobbled up by the keeper at last. My God. What is happening today? Oh, it's under hit from Murphy. Luis Diaz getting away with it. Getting lucky. I'm a bit bored of talking about luck today. James Ward-Prowse. I'm even more bored of conceding goals on the back of bad luck. Jim Jams gives them a 1-0 lead. Normally I'd be delighted about Southampton getting in front. Not this time. Sissoko and Schultz. Excellent footwork, but can we get anything to come from it? Edwards in, but oh, Salinas, surely Nacho. If anything is a visual representation of my fortune in front of goal this season, let alone just this episode, that is it. This interception by Fleming. Quickly to Salinas. Good footwork to keep possession. Schultz has the overlapping run. Exactly what I envisaged, playing it through the air, but still. Back it comes. Edwards in space. Salinas in space. Please, Nacho. Get it on your left. Please, Nacho. Oh! Oh! We did it! We scored and we're level. Vasquez looking around the corner. He's going to get it to Calhoun. That was heart in mouth, wasn't it? With 30 seconds left in the game. Oh, and he's not found his man, but thankfully we managed to avoid defeat. Well, it's 3 straight draws in the Premier League so far this season. The first 2, I felt like I should have won. Arguably that one, I feel like I should have done better in, but with the way Southampton created and we just haven't been able to finish so far today at all, unfortunately, we just have to take it on the chin. Arsenal lose at home against Fulham, though, so at least we're not having a terrible time compared to some teams. Right, transfer deadline day on the way, and hopefully some new bloody signings. Still won't let me bid again for Parrott. I'm going to be so pissed. So pissed if I get to deadline day and I can't negotiate with him. Bid from Valencia for Richardson, which we will reject. Transfer bid for Silva. Again, I'm wanting to loan him. He is loan listed. I'm getting a number of physical transfer bids for youngsters that I'm wanting to loan out. Interest shown in Brandon on our shortlist for over £100 million, apparently. So that's sizable. Please tell me I can now try and negotiate for Parrott. If I can't, then I'm going to try and use someone. Oh my God! He's on 21.5 grand. I said, do you want 25? They said, are you joking? That's offensive. And now I can't try and negotiate with him. How is offering you a pay rise offensive? I still don't know how good Montero's going to be either. God damn it! Well, I'm going to have to go for Montero instead then. And Javi Para will have to wait till January. Unbelievable. I don't even know what he's valued at. How much do you want? 5? Please negotiate from here. 5 million? Please tell me you'll negotiate. Oh my god, I'm going to lose my friggin' mind. You kidding me? I don't really know what to do now. Both the players I've tried to go for have been unsuccessful. Oh, Guido De Luca is 89 at Villarreal. And they've got 85 rated Hugo Ekitike. So Enrico Bianchi is absolutely doable. I'm gonna comfort buy. Enrico Bianchi is gonna... he's not on my shortlist yet. He's got a release clause of 45 million. I'm gonna comfort buy him. I'm not gonna pay the release clause, but I am gonna offer a substantial amount of money. I'll start at 28 million, 27 million, and hopefully they negotiate. They'll accept 27. I thought for a minute, when I saw the bulk of text there, I thought they were going to turn that down as well. I have no idea what he's on wage-wise, so I could still mess this up the same way I did the other ones. I'm so pissed that the first guy we tried to negotiate with, Harry Para, walked out after I offered him a pay rise. Flabbergasted, genuinely blown away that he was that bullish with it. 4-year deal for Bianchi. Now he's gonna want like 50, 60 grand a week, I'm sure. Tell me what you want. 38 grand. Done. Deal. Signed. Oh my god, thank the Lord for that. It is kind of panic buying, isn't it? Yeah, I'm absolutely panic buying on transfer deadline day. There's no two ways about it. That is a panic buy. But it's a panic buy of a player that should have a lot of quality. How good are you, Enrico? 27 million pounds paid. Enrico Bianchi is 80 rated. 17. It's weird. He always does that. 80 rated. So he's 79 rated. Apparently, I could have bought him for about 10 million less. I wasn't taking that risk. Not after the last one. So Edwards is now 84. So he's going to come straight onto the short. He's going to come straight onto the bench. Now, I'm sure, at least I should be able to retrain him as a centre mid because he's got the stats for it. But I bet it's going to take friggin' forever, isn't it? So only 79 rated, so he's not massively. What? 624 weeks. How does it take someone 12 years to learn a new position? 12 years! I'm going to lose my cool in a minute with this video game. I really am. 12 years? Piss off. And 2 weeks to cam. Yep, okay, 2 weeks to cam. Fucking hell. Well, it's actually the third biggest deal on deadline day so far. Actually, rephrase. It's the third. Actually, no, it's genuinely the third biggest deal. Top deals and latest deals are the same on the 10th hour of deadline day. I imagine that will change soon, and indeed it does. The 3 latest deals are all much bigger than the previous 3. Rodriguez is going to go out on loan. Now, I'm expecting him to grow very well. Potential to be special, Rodriguez. Really want him to get as much first-team football as possible. Still waiting for bids, loan bids for so many of my young players, including Francisco da Costa, the centre-back that I'm desperate to get growing sooner rather than later. Now, if I get lucky and Real Sociedad or Valencia bid for any of my players in this deadline day. Oh, it's Leipzig. Oh, thought for a minute that had actually happened. Leipzig for Murphy. I'm just going to accept that to get him out of the club. I am sorely tempted to sell Murphy and give Francisco da Costa that first team spot and have my potential to be special Brazilian centre-back playing. Leipzig are a side that are going to be Champions League. Murphy's a player that has grown through this system. I arguably should have negotiated the Monaco bid. Right, because I could get up to 64.9 million for him. I'm going to do that. I might just be in a whirlwind of FIFA raids. But I think I'm going to try and sell Murphy. And we're going to throw, because I haven't had any loan bids for him. And I really, really want Francisco da Costa to grow as much as possible. Because he's got potential to be special. But no one's bidding for him. Stat-wise, physically, he's perfectly good enough. Technically, he's on his way to being a good player. God, this is a big decision. It's actually a bigger decision than perhaps I should be making, given the emotional turmoil that we've faced so far in this transfer window. But it's one that we are making. Fabio Vieira to Arsenal, back to Arsenal from Marseille, 84.2. James Maddison has gone to Bologna, and Lautaro Martinez to Atalanta. Upamecano has also gone to Bilbao in this window. Brandon has moved. Really? How do Club Brews have 107 million? Bye, Felipe. Grow really well, please, at Como. So Rodriguez is out. RZ have bid for Hutchison. I'm trying to get him to go. He must have turned down. He did turn down Guimaraes. Let me loan him. I want to loan him. Stop bidding for transfers. Oh, I tell you what, this is the first window where I've really had my head butted against a brick wall in this save. That is Murphy leaving. And Gibbons too. But we are going to now be without an 80 rated centre-back. Craig Murphy going to Leipzig for £58.9 million. But it might be the making of our future front line. Sorry, future back line. Bid for Hutchison now from PSV, which we shall accept. Loan bids, please! Why am I not getting any loan bids for these youngsters that I want to loan? Put a player on the loan list. Get only transfer bids. No game! Oh, you're making me so sad. Brandon, I'm still baffled by Brandon to Bruges for £107.1 million. Kone might be leaving Newcastle. That'd be good news for us. Nothing else involving ourselves appears to be happening on deadline day. So, in 2 weeks' time, we will have, hopefully, the new Italian trained as a cam and able to get some boosts in his... Yes, a loan bid! Oh, hallelujah! It's actually... Oh, but now, what's the betting now? There's not enough time to negotiate it. Mitch stays, thank you. Oh, I could cry. Yeah, 2 hours left. There's not enough time to negotiate it. I finally get... You wait 2 months for a loan bid to come, and then it does come, and it's too late! Kill me! I very rarely in this save have had issues with anything transfer related, but today takes the biscuit. Francisco da Costa's into the starting. We've actually gotten worse in this window, technically. But overall, I think we'll be better off come January. I am still going to look to try and get Javi Parra in January. I'm still going to look to probably get the other centre mid in as well, Montero, although it depends how good he actually is. God, that's frustrating. So frustrating. Montero I kind of get. Release scores of 18.5. I thought maybe a third of that would be his actual value. I'd be just under that, and he just walked out on me. Yet, the guy that I actually bought from Villarreal, release scores of 45 million, and I bid just above a third of his value, and they were, the game reckoned I could have got him for just above a third of his value. I actually bid half his value. And how you can offer someone a pay rise and they tell you you're being offensive and just walk out is ludicrous. And I guarantee you, as we get to the very next day and the 1st of February, I bet I can now go in and I bet I can bid for Javi Parra again. Bet I can. Flipping heck. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to get my man. Look, 7 mil, accept it. Thank you. Right. If he just told me what he wanted, then I'd give it to him. But he just walks out. Like, fuck off. What is his father swearing? Yes, important. Not a problem. 5 years, cool, not a problem. Tell me what you want wage-wise. Moron! You walked out last time I offered you a wage. This time, you're still not telling me what wage you want. 35 grand. Oh, that's agreeable, is it? Good. Good. I am triggered. He will join us in January. Hopefully, Javi Para grows between now and then. And we will have a good player on our hands. We'll wait and see how good Montero is. Oh, God. Okay, right. What else have we got? Now you bid for Walter on loan. Why wait the extra fucking day? Stupid game. Why wait a day? Why wait a day? Why bid on the 1st of the month? Boom. Please have a absolute worldie in these reports, otherwise I might just top myself. I'm going to have nothing, am I? I'm going to have absolutely dick all. There is not a sausage in the Ivory Coast. Maybe Luke Taylor's half decent, but you're getting not even a hot dog from America either. Luke Taylor, now he's shite. Oh my God. Hassan's not going to grow at all now, is he? Look, 68 to 80. You're going to be shit too. Oh, man. Video games, eh? Aren't they fantastic? I'm sure you've found this more entertaining than most episodes. I know you guys enjoy watching me lose my mind, and well, quite frankly, I think I've got just cause to. Arsenal, West Ham and Brighton will be in the next episode, and we'll see how good our new signings are. We'll see how good the centre-back is as well. Don't let me down, Francisco. Please, for the love of Christ. With regards to Patreon players, we have had some updates for you as well. Almost every single overall that you'll see on the spreadsheet is up 1 from when I entered it to now, real-time live at the end of the transfer window at the beginning of September. So if I bring the spreadsheet up for you here for RTG players, we have a move for Brandon from Watford to Bruges, a move for Jack Wimpenny from Real Sociedad to Tottenham Hotspur, a move for Jordan Forbes from Lille in goal to Villarreal, and now Manu has moved from Leeds to Newcastle and partners up with Will in goal. So Newcastle now with 2 Patreon players in their team. They are the transfers that have gone through so far, and everybody on this shortlist is up 1 from that current rating. So just to reiterate that, I'll have a quick scroll through here. Again, feel free to pause at any point if you're wanting to see your summary in more detail, and if you'd like to see your individual stats, then do come and join me on stream, and I can show you, if you ask in the comment section, exactly what your stats look like at this stage of the save. So really pleased with the growth of everybody so far. We're in season 6 now, of course, so you guys have come from the very bottom of the game in the mid to early 60s, even late 50s in some areas, and are now some of the best players in the world this far into the save. So congratulations on your continued growth and success. Thank you for your continued support on the Patreon, and hopefully we'll see everyone, Patreon and non-Patreon, here with us again tomorrow for the next episode. Enjoy your Saturday, and I'll see you on Sunday.